Satan, the falsehood anti-Christian doctrine. The average Christian or Muslim never spends time to read their holy books. They only parrot certain canned statements without even making in-depth research about their beliefs. Even in these books, Father Satan does not appear to be evil, or as close as evil to the God they claim to believe in so ardently. Satan is still, even in enemy doctrines, far more innocent and far better than their gods which preach jihad, religious wars, or cause natural disasters to annihilate humanity. In THEIR works even, there are no commands to slay believers of other religions, or threats of eternal hellfire issued by Satan. Reading about Satan in the Bible or Quran is essentially reading the definition and claims of his enemies against him. The reasoning behind these claims is one of oppositional nature. Therefore, slander and ill representation of Satan is happening all the time in the doctrines of the enemy. All of these sources have a common root in ancient Judaism. Ancient Judaism is a religion that arose as a reaction against the religions of the surrounding peoples of the ancient Jews. To name a few, the Egyptians, the Romans, the ancient Greeks, the Babylonians, and all those who were later defined on as satanic in the doctrines of the Jews. Jews have written copious pseudepigraphical history that is debated to that date about the religious tenets of these satanic faiths and systems of spirituality. The slander never ends. Satan stands in the center of this slander, albeit Satan appears as a brave being, even in the works of his enemies, that wages a war of defiance in the face of the tyrannical God of the Jews. Many are missing the point and are still engrossed in the cultural representation of the Jews about this topic. The above is deliberate and enforced. The enforcing of this negative and evil paradigm is paramount for these Abrahamic religions to survive. They need an enemy, and they have picked the most important code words of ancient languages to malform their meaning and turn ancient gods of their cultural enemies from good gods to monstrosities that are kings of evil. If anything, these representations mean nothing else but to serve the opinions and interests of the Jewish people at the time. Due to religious warfare and propaganda, they have convinced the population and popular opinion that their views on these subjects are authoritative or true. But they are neither of these. After eons of disinformation, which has its root in Jewish doctrines, many people all over the world, in defiance of Abrahamic religions, Christianity or Islam, have done what is claimed to be done by the Satanists, again in accordance to Jewish doctrines and opinions, by